What is good, everybody? You know who it is. Mikey T, the movie star. I'm back. What is good, everybody? You know who it is. Mikey T, the movie star. I'm I'm back, baby. I'm back, and we're doing this live a little bit early. I wanted to get on here a little bit early to discuss a few topics. Most importantly, well, both topics are very important actually. China Mac and G's gasoline actually going off on somebody who came to or they were invited to a video shoot. There was a video shoot with Young and May. China Mac had come along because it was that he had got invited to a video shoot with G's gasoline. Yes, that's the impression that I had seen on the internet because I'd be following up with G's gasoline. He's a very dope artist. China Mac, obviously a longtime friend of G's gasoline. They got locked up with one another during their what was it, their second music video shoot. They got locked up with one another at a certain point in time. The 44 rooftop gang, you know what I'm saying? They had all got locked up, and it was kind of ridiculous. It was because they were all standing on top of a building. So I know a little bit about the history of China Mac and G's gasoline. I know a little bit about the opportunity that both of these individuals give upcoming bloggers. Why? Because both of them have given me an opportunity as well. You know what I'm saying? They welcomed me into their environment. They allowed me to come into their environment to learn a little bit more about them, to learn a little bit more about their culture, as we see China Mac do on pretty much a weekly, bi-weekly basis on the Mac Eats show, you guys. He's taking us inside of other cultures. That's what we do as vloggers. That's what we do on our podcast. That's what we do as interviewers. We go into these artists' environment. We learn about it. We show it to the world. You know what I mean? But when you got somebody coming into your environment and not letting you know who he is, when you got somebody coming into your environment and not being transparent, then there is an issue. Then there's a major issue because now, because of this guy, I'm not going to go into names just yet. I don't think he really deserves all that. This guy came and got the cosign of all these people there, got conversations with the likes of Young M.A., conversations with G's Gasoline, even met Maino. And now he's coming in there and basically not even letting the people know who he really is. They're in there filming with somebody because they think he's there. They think he's there on some good shit. They think he's there on one of their other people, like bringing him in. He makes us look bad, man. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. My guy, Colin, the Cleaver, Andrew, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you for tapping in. Hulk Strong, what's popping, G's? What's popping, G's? Yeah, we're getting into it tonight, y'all. We're getting into it a little bit early. Wanted to go in on this live stream. Also, Gillie posted on his social media. He posted about the broke and angry. He posted about the frustration that you have when you are broke and angry. I kind of was looking at it like he was relating it to the situation that just occurred the other night with Wack 100. I'm interested to see if anybody agrees with me. What's going on? B-Low, appreciate you for tapping in. Dominic, appreciate you for tapping in. We got an epic live stream for this afternoon. I'm going on a little bit early. We're going to be talking about China Mac versus Miko Worldwide. That's right. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But also Gilly the Kid. We're going to be talking about Gilly the Kid and the message that he posted. Gillie posted a message and said, let me give y'all $1 million worth of game. Let me give y'all $1 million worth of game real quick. A lot of dudes that y'all think is tough, a lot of dudes that be acting tough, they don't really be tough. They be B&A. Broke and angry. So if you ever catch somebody like this, you know what I mean? Just hit them with the, yo, man, you B&A right now. You didn't get paid this week? Oh, you B&A right now, man. Oh, your girl didn't bring home that much from the strip club this week? You B&A right now, man. You broke and angry. Your weed dealer increased the price of the bud by $10. That could get you a case of B&A's. You know what I mean? Broke and angry. That's that broke shit, Gillie said. That broke energy is what that shit gives you. You get broke energy. You know, what Gillie is saying is, like, once you get a bag, the bag makes you happy. Anyone that is actually getting money, you know what I mean? When you call them and you talk to them, you know, they're not in a bad mood. You know why? It's because they've got money. But if I'm always worrying, you know what I mean? If I'm always worrying, like my T-Mobile bill, like I got to pay this guy, you know, that I got to pay that dude, you know what I mean? Then you're damn right I'm stressing. I'm stressing at that point. It's like, what are you looking at? You just be interacting with random people. Like, what are you looking at? Like, we don't have no problem. We don't have a problem, but I'm over here stressing over my bills, and you can get it. And you can get it right now. You know, that's kind of the perception that it is out there about people that are stressing. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of popped into my head. It just kind of popped into my head at this point, looking at what's going on with Wack 100, who's making all of these multi-million-dollar deals. I guess he's making multi-million-dollar deals from what he says. So why are you stressing? Why are you angry? You know, shit's pretty crazy, because in reality, you know, the problem is that they're mad at themselves. Rich people don't really have anger management issues. It's like, I'm not angry about anything. I can pay my bills. What am I angry for? You know, the shit I used to go through in the hood, I laugh about it now. If you have so much money, why are you driving a Dodge? You know what I'm saying? If you got so much bread, why are you driving a Dodge? You know what I'm saying? Anybody, like, somebody give me that. Why is he driving a Dodge? The vehicle's made in America. It's not foreign. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Be who you are. Be who you are. Don't front. Don't front, Wack. You left your man on stage. You left out the back door. You left out the back door. You know what I'm saying? Log off the Clubhouse right now. Log off the Clubhouse. You know what I mean? Have you ever thought about leaving that app? Have you ever thought about leaving the app? Where's CEO Reek? I might have to go over what was said between him and CEO Reek. I might have to go over what was said between him and CEO Reek already. Shout out to all, like Iceberg saying, shout out to all the Dodge SRT owners, you know what I mean? But when we got dudes, but they're not foreigns. Precisely, they're not foreigns. Yeah, exactly, James. Imagine being rich and being angry. You know, it's real easy for somebody with $40,000, $50,000 in the bank, $75,000 in the bank to be like, the rich people, man, they get angry just like me. Nah, man. When you got that amount of money in the bank, you're kind of looking at things a little bit different. You're kind of looking at things like, oh, I'm chipping away at what I have. If I spend, am I going to have any more? People in a higher position, they're not worried about that lower level of cash. Just to break that down a little bit. Much love to Maybach Mel. Much love to Maybach Mel. Chase Moolah. Hell yeah, my bro Colin is a hard worker as well. Yep, keep on dreaming, brother. Queen, what's popping with you? What's popping with you, Queen? So it's like, where's CEO Reek at? And I'm not saying he should have been there protecting Wack or anything like that. You know what I mean? But the dude on the app with you 12 hours a day, he's on the app with you 12 hours, half of the day. Where was he at? What's going on? Why are you in a Dodge? Why are you in a Dodge? All due respect, like I said, to Dodge owners. You know what I'm saying? But you're making $1 million a deal. You're legitimately saying on other interviews that you're placing $1 million deals. Where's your foreign? Where's your foreign whip? Or did you bring out the Dodge because you knew what was going to happen? Just like when you recorded yourself and said it was 1:20 in the morning. So Gillie's like, when your life is on the line, that's when dudes is willing to risk it all. Dudes don't be tough, man. They be broke and angry. I was a dude, I thought I was tough till I got money. Damn, real words from Gilly the Kid right there. Real words from Gilly the Kid right there. You know what I'm saying? Actually remembering his past compared to right now when Gillie is pretty much at the top of his game. You know what I'm saying? Gillie's remembering his past. And we're going to tap into that in just a second. I definitely appreciate everyone tapping in for this early edition of the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in on the podcast today. Bro, go pop that shit in your own live, bro. I respect you tapping in, man, but go pop that shit in your own live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my podcast right now, man. Yazzo, what up, Watson? What's popping with you, Watson? Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in right now. We got two main topics today. I had to go live a little bit early. Man. We got to talk about this shit today, man. Gilly the Kid made one of the funniest posts about the broken angry. He made one of the funniest posts about the broken angry. Much love to Chicago on the tap in. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. So Gillie was pretty much like, let me give y'all $1 million worth of game. Let me give y'all $1 million worth of game real quick. A lot of dudes that y'all think is tough, a lot of dudes that be acting tough, they don't really be tough. They be B&A, broke and angry. That broke shit. That broke energy. That's the shit that they give you. They're broke energy, man. And honestly, shout out to my guy, Lunch Money Lewis. I saw a post he made a little bit earlier about negative energy. Yeah, keep the negative vibes away, man. Keep the negative vibes away. Gillie's like, when your life is on the line, that's when dudes is willing to risk it all. Everybody share this video, y'all. Share this video, man. When your life is on the line, that's when dudes is willing to risk it all. Dudes don't be tough, man. They be broke and angry. I was a dude, I thought I was tough till I got some money. Gillie is being real. He ran to people's hoods. He has literally turned his back on a whole label. But here's another thing, you guys. It's easier for people with money to beef with you. Look at 50 Cent. He doesn't care. He will beef with you. His money is long. Look at Gillie. Gillie will beef with you. His money is long. Notice Wack. Wack never said nothing about Curtis, right? How come? How come Wack didn't say anything about Curtis? How come he didn't say anything about 50 Cent? We've seen all the issues over the years that Game has had with 50 Cent. How come not one person? How come he hasn't said something about Hove? I don't see Wack 100 dissing Diddy. Am I missing something, you guys? Am I missing something here? He's not dissing Diddy. He's not dissing Hove. He's not dissing 50 Cent. These are the three biggest guys in the music industry. The Game has dissed two of the three. Yo, Bracken, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Bracken, Cali in the building, man. And no, it's much love to all the Dodge owners, man. It's much love to all the Dodge owners. I was simply in character when I said that, talking about I've got love for the Dodge owners, man. Chevys, Jeeps, all that type shit, man. all that type shit. I was simply talking about the fact that Wack 100 is attached to Cash Money. He's attached to 6ix9ine, talking about doing multiple multi-million-dollar deals. And we see a video of him getting run out of the Game's concert in a Dodge. Run out the concert. But you know what? Maybe he brought the Dodge because he was a little bit worried about one of the foreigns getting messed up. You know what I mean? I'll look at it from both sides of the fence. I'll be real about it in that aspect, you guys. Maybe just like when he thought about it, he was like, yo, there can be some static. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to drop the Rari off. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to drop. Actually, I think he did have a Mercedes. You know what I mean? I think he had the Mercedes or some shit. I'm going to drop the Benz off. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Salute to the Motor City in the building. Salute to the Motor City, man. What up, what up, what up, AP? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know what I mean? It says a lot when even the haters tap in, man, but it's much appreciated to everybody that taps in, everybody that drops a comment. I'm putting up a poll. You guys. Did you guys lose respect? Did y'all lose respect for Wack 100 running out on the Game? I got to know. I want to know. Everybody in the chat, let me know your thoughts. What up, what up, what up? Patterson, Rondu, what's popping with you, man? Patterson, New Jersey's in here smoking on that biscotti. Appreciate you. Benoit Haynes, facts, you on point, keep up. Yeah, man, I'm on my shit right now. You know what I mean? I got I'm getting my thoughts out there. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Okay. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, like I said. So Gillie's being real here, y'all. Like, Gillie's being real. And then I got, Gillie's like, and then I got some money. I realized I was frustrated. I was effed up. You hear me? I wasn't really that tough. Soon as I got some money, I hauled my ass away from some tough shit. I didn't want to have nothing to do with no drama. People that aren't getting money, you guys, they're all too invested in the drama. They're all too invested in it. They think that's what's going to bring them to the dance. Let's be 100% honest. If 50 Cent kept on beefing and making your life's on the line, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to blow up. It was In the Club that blew him up. In the Club had nothing to do with the beef. In the Club was a record that affected the culture. People are getting it twisted. They think I'm going to beef. They think I'm going to impress people with some street ethics, and it's going to make them want to sign me. That's not how it works. It works when you show people that you have a business mind. It works when you show people that you have a plan, when you have objectives, when you have goals, and when you can go in there and complete those goals. 50 Cent made a phenomenal album with Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't even know if we've seen an album front to back like that since the G Unit. None of the other G Unit guys I don't know if they put out an album front to back like Get Rich or Die Trying. It all started out. I'm saying that because that's how 50 started it out. 50 was like, we got to make sure that all of our albums are playable front to back. A lot of artists weren't doing their albums like that. They were skippables. 50 Cent's goal was to make that the case. You could almost sit here and name every track on Get Rich. You could almost sit here and name every track on Hunger for More or the Straight Out of Cashville or The Massacre. You know what I'm saying? Brackenstead, I still think that's the best album in the last 2 decades. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself saying that, you know what I mean? Even though it's one of the, most recognized albums in the culture, You know what I'm saying? It's one of the most recognized album in music, period. What about Tony Yayo? You know, Tony Yayo had Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. Tony Yayo was featured on a bunch of joints. He was featured on a bunch of joints. So listen, Gillie's like, and then I got some money. I realized I was just frustrated. I was effed up. You hear me? I wasn't really that tough. You weren't really that tough, Gil? You were literally running up to dudes' blocks and filming outside of their blocks. You weren't that tough. You were literally running up to dudes' blocks. You literally decided to go up against the whole Cash Money, Gil. Gil, you literally went up against the whole Cash Money. What do you mean you weren't really that tough? You stood up against a whole empire. You were like Russell Crowe and Gladiator, Gil. What do you mean you weren't that tough? Cassidy questioned Gil being the king, and what did Gil do? Gil went to Cassidy's block, talked to several of Cassidy's old heads. Like, come on, man. Gil, what did you do? You went to King of Diamonds and threw up all them ones. You weren't that tough. You started a podcast and you started telling your truth. You did not lie. That's where a lot of people fail with their podcast, when they're afraid to tell the truth. When they're afraid to tell the truth story, you guys. That's right. That's right. Like, subscribe, and share. And let me tell you something, bro. Talking about listening before you commenting in, bro. You might not get somebody to respond to your comments on the other live videos, but when you tap in on Mikey T, the Movie Stars live stream, you will get a comment back. A lot of these other dudes doing their blogs, they're not going to comment back on you and what you're saying, man. So miss me with all the, I'm not going to comment, I'm not going to like the video. Miss me with all that shit, because none of the other bloggers, I just saw China Mac and G's Gasoline. They had 1,000 people in their live and they did not respond back to anybody, basically. That's no shots at them. They're my guys. I just do my shit a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So when you log into this video, you bet your ass that you're going to get a response out of the hip hop influencer in front of you. All them other guys, Hassan Campbell, Adam 22, Doggy Diamonds, Nori, Gilly the Kid, Wallow, they're not like that. That's what makes me different. I got love for all of them. You're not going to see me like Wack 100 with audio releasing of, oh, Mikey T said he had to do it on the squeeze. But I am going to come on here and I am going to keep it real. That's one thing I am going to do. There's differences about me than the others in the community. When you come in here, you get some real shit. You get some real conversations. Other there, you better tap in like you're watching network television. You already know, Dominic. Appreciate you. Mikey is a real one. He always responds back with the people. Yeah, I'm not lying, bro. Them other guys do not respond to you whatsoever. And this is not a shot at Doggy Diamonds. This is not a shot at Hassan Campbell. It's not a shot at Milk. Not a shot at any of the bloggers out there. It's just different. And if they want to take a shot at me for saying that, you know I'm ready. You know I'm ready. But I ain't doing nothing but peaceful shit. And I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know that this is the channel where you're going to get response. So don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to like the video. Don't be afraid to tell your friend about this channel. There ain't nothing embarrassed. Oh, I like that 5/5. Being honest is never a shot. Bracken, you just stating facts. No, hey, I appreciate that, man. Harley said, facts, it just is what it is. I really appreciate that shit, man. Let's get back to the topics, though. Hustle Slim. What's up, man? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. We got the livest hip-hop audience, man. We got the most interactive hip-hop podcast. This is the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast, you guys. I want y'all to start spreading the word about that, whatever state that you're in, whatever city that you represent. Appreciate that, Hardly. That's love right there. Positive vibes. That's why I like coming over here. Hell yeah. So like I was just saying, and that wasn't a shot at the guy who was like, yo, I'm going to wait before I comment, because in here you can comment about the topic and we can build on the topic with one another. You already know, 5/5. You already know. Let's get back into the topic, man, because Gillie went off. Gillie went off like he usually does. Sometimes it's misinterpreted, like what happened with Wiz Khalifa. You know what I mean? Wiz actually misinterpreted a joke. You know what I mean? Wiz was kind of in that position where he went to the comedy show that night and they spotted him in the audience and he was wearing his Speedos. Pause. Why are you wearing your Speedos? Why are you wearing drawers? Why are you wearing your drawers at the gym? You know what I mean? Because there ain't nothing more annoying than going to the gym and that's why you ain't gonna catch Mikey T at any of these yoga classes. You're not gonna catch Mikey T at no spin classes. I do the private gym in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I do the gym in the crib. That's why I got a crib. You know, a lot of dudes, they're going to go rent. They're going to rent. They're going to have the gym. They're going to have the pool, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's all good and all that. But I got my own gym, y'all. Got my own gym. But that's something for another day. That's a story for another day. Shit. Hell yeah, Queen. In the words of Spiderloak, facts over feeling. Mikey T has facts since I subscribed. And much love to Spiderloak, really building up his YouTube presence, his YouTube brand. You know what I mean? Because that's one of the first things that he came into the game saying that he was bringing to the table. You know, when the first creation of thisis50.com, they were talking about live streams and all that. And this was years ago, you guys. So the game is really built in considerable ways. So Gillie's like, I didn't want to have nothing to do with no drama. I didn't want to have nothing to do with no drama no more. I wanted to live life. A lot of dudes don't be tough. They be broken, angry. It's a difference, right? He is absolutely 100,000% right. He is 100,000% right about this one. And here's why. It's really simple. The message is simple. It's clear. It's clear cut. It's a big difference now that Gillie has the money and he is like at the height, the biggest part of his career. You know, you can tell he's focused on business. Like, why do you got to keep taking shots? Why do you keep driving your Dodge? You know what I mean? Keep driving your Dodge and pushing your indie artists, because the Cash Money deal didn't work. You know what I mean? The Cash Money deal didn't work out. But every time I log on to Clubhouse, right, I see no links to your man. I see no promo, no links for the Games album. Nothing going on with TrueCar. I see nothing going on with TrueCar. You know, at this point, it's not about denying what happened. It's about how it happened. You know, and I'm actually going to go over Tiny Draw's full statement. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night on the show, you guys. So make sure y'all tap in usual time tomorrow night. I'll be going 10:30 live PM. Make sure y'all tap into that. But yeah, and I'm really going to get into it because that's what's really the important thing right now. It's not about denying that it happened. You know what I mean? Because even Wack 100 did a video where he said it was a standoff. Then he said it was a square off. Then he said it was a swing. It's progressively getting worse. You know what I'm saying? It's just progressively getting worse from Wack 100's point of view. You know, and I had taken the stance the other day, you guys. I took the stance the other day of, why did Wack 100 even need to go to this event? You're walking Kanye West, allegedly walking him onto the stage, walking him to the car, whatever the hell the story was. You and Kanye West just weren't seeing eye to eye through text messages. And you want to be all around Kanye West? You got problems with Jay Prince and you want to be all around Kanye West? that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? But we're going to make sense of it tomorrow, though, you guys. We're going to make sense of it. Because sometimes when people get behind that security, that industry fence of security, they feel safe. You know what I mean? They feel safe, y'all. They feel safe in that situation. They start to feel safe, like nobody can touch them. Yo, I'm behind the security line. This is where the game stands. Nobody can touch me. I'm sorry, but I've tried to tell you over and over again, this is not the game in 2005 when he was the hottest commodity on Aftermath. This is not the game in 2005 when he was the West Coast savior. We are literally nearly 20 years removed. We are quite literally 20 years removed from the height of the game's career. And I heard rappers get a 10-year grace, or not just rappers, but actors as well. Rappers, actors, maybe athletes, the celebrity, you get a 10-year grace period after your fame is coming. But no, I'm bullshitting right there, man. Appreciate you, Jay Ketchable. Come on, he respects the Dodge. Let's get the likes up for a fine American automaker. Yeah, I was just taking a clear look at a situation where a dude's saying he's making multi-million-dollar deals. Oh, damn. Philly says, I didn't lose respect for Wack 100. I never had it to lose it. Hold on. First Class Films, my bro. Oh, shit. The game got extorted. Maybe? Well, the game was popping bottles with the same dudes, Clark, that ran his man up out the venue. You know what I mean? They were popping bottles afterwards. They were literally popping bottles afterwards. Shit's crazy, man. So you're chasing the man's manager out, and then you're popping bottles with his artist afterwards. But I think we all know the game is a little bit deeper than I'm talking about the artist. The game is a little bit deeper. The game is a little bit deeper, you know, in the industry than just Wack 100. We all know the game further down the line than we knew Wack 100. I believe that if the game were to fire Wack 100, or if what's the better words to say? If the game had to make a choice where he had to get rid of Wack 100, or if something happened, I believe the game would still just continue doing him without Wack 100. Not really sure what's keeping them so tied in. You know, there's a lot of talk of what's kept them tied in as far as Wack 100 potentially. Well, I don't even really want to get into that, man, because that's really a whole nother conversation of the game really keeping track of Wack really keeping track of the game's finances. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother conversation. Bracken replied to you, Clark. He said the game been getting extorted by Wack 100. Damn. Oh, Bracken, you see, Clark, this is what he said. Oh, man, Bracken. Appreciate you for tapping in, Bracken, for sure, man. I love it when people come in and they add to the conversation. Yeah, because if Wack 100 gets fired by the game, the Rosemo tape is coming out. And the game is really trying to hold together his career at this point. Because a lot of people would say, what are you talking about, man? That game Rosemo tape, do you realize that shit's probably 10 plus years old? Well, the only way that tape coming out would not matter is if the game was out of the industry, if the game had already moved on from the industry. But as we all know, the game has been putting albums out. 1992, Born to Rap. Now he's coming out with Drillmatic finally. So it's technically a bad look for it to be out there because the game is trying to move 50,000 units in a week. I'm not sure if he's going to move much more than that, to be honest with you guys. But I'll keep you all up to date. as far as if the game does move more than that. The release date has been pushed back drastically. Tag the guys, G's Gasoline and China Mac. Tag them and let them know that I support what they're doing. G's Gasoline and China Mac. G's Gasoline and China Mac actually, they actually, you guys, hold on 1 second. Let me send this link to G's Gasoline and see if he's in. That's my bro right there. Let's see. Sending this link to G's Gasoline. Oh, G. Oh man, come on. Bear with me 1 second, you guys. Sending this link to my bro G's Gasoline. Maybe him and China Mac will tap in. G's Gasoline said, what bloggers are going to speak on this? And I really felt him when he said that shit, you guys. What bloggers are going to speak up about this? Yeah, that's kind of what they were saying, Rondu, about the game signing everything over to Wack because of the fact that he owes a bunch of money. You know, that will really keep them lined up forever, pretty much. That'll pretty much keep them lined up forever together, in my opinion. So there's nothing really you can get away from there. That's more than the Rosemo tape. You know what I mean? That's financials that is pretty much linking them get together forever. Will the game go gold? I mean, that's why I bring up the fact that Wack 100 going through all of this shit and he doesn't even promote Drillmatic. You know what I mean? He's got 70,000 views, right, on his Instagram. On his video, it's probably more than 70,000 right now. And he does not, Wack 100 does not say anything about Drillmatic. Okay, this is the biggest video of your career. You know what I mean? Just like China Mac and G's Gasoline were saying about Miko Worldwide, this is the biggest time of your career. And, you know, all the views are coming in right now. Don't expect them to stay. These are ghost views, as they call them. These are ghost views. And so basically, sorry about that. I just got distracted. My dude Spider G. What's up, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. What's up, Mikey T? I'm hooked on your channel, bro. These lives are dope. I'm smoking on that Afghan Kush. Afghan Kush. Yeah, I've had that before, man. My dude Tone Trump actually had that Afghan on deck. Big respect, Mikey T. Keep it up. You on fire. I appreciate that, man. I'm coming to tell the people the news, man. I'm coming to report on what's going on. You know, Gilly the Kid was talking about BNA, broken angry. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the broken, the angry, and I got to support China Mac and I got to support G's Gasoline. You know what I mean? Because these guys got duped. China Mac and G's Gasoline got bamboozled, y'all. And it's pretty ridiculous that they actually showed love. They actually showed love and they got bit over it, you know, because this dude, Miko Worldwide, actually came into their world. He actually came into their world. They allowed him to come into their world and film and document. And he got some interesting footage because of the fact that G's Gasoline was so welcoming. You know what I mean? So welcoming. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they were so welcoming. Young M.A. was there. The video shoot was looking a little crazy. Look at it. You can still see the footage released. China Mac and all them. China Mac and all them actually China Mac and all. Let me see. Pittsburgh 412 just started watching, but I gotta say, I guarantee as much as China Mac involved in you. Oh, come on, bro. Get that shit off my channel, bro. talking about that bullshit. Shout out to G's Gasoline. Oh boy, what's popping? Oh boy, what's popping, G's? My bad about that, Spider G. I see you, brother. Dre, what up, Dre Tricks? How you doing? What's good, bro? Feeling the content and the discussions. You already know I'm bringing the best discussions to YouTube. I'm bringing the best discussions to YouTube. Oh, what's that strain called, Clark? That Rich the Kid, bro. Where's my runts? Oh, I left it over there. All good, Spider G. So, yeah, we got to talk about this shit, man. We got to talk about this shit, man. Let's get to it. So, this dude, Miko, right? Miko Worldwide, right? The minute you leave New York, you said F New York, right? You went to ATL. You go to ATL, and now you're on live, running around, putting your camera phone in a bunch of people's faces. Miko Worldwide, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram with 200 people watching you, the most people that probably ever watched you. You're putting it in people's faces, talking about, oh, yo, what's good? And they're literally covering their faces saying, don't film me. We don't know who you are. This is the same type of reaction that you would have got if you went to that Young M.A. video shoot without G's Gasoline. If you didn't get the love and the reception from the likes of China Mac. If you didn't get that reception from these dudes, because of the fact that you probably, like Mac was saying, you were texting his ass, yo, you're the greatest in the world. You're the best in the world, China Mac. And Mac was like, yo, a shitload of people tell me that every day. I'm not just going to keep calling everybody a hater. I'm not just going to keep calling everybody a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to keep on calling everybody a hater that tells me that I'm the best in the industry, or a hater or a groupie. I'm not just going to be like, yo, you a groupie, man. You a groupie for telling me I'm the best in the industry. You ain't going to go around doing that shit. But this dude actually turned out to be a groupie. You know what I'm saying? If Maino knew about you, he would have taken the footage. Maino would have been like, all right, SD card, camera, let me run it. Lobby boys, I got paper to handle this. We Suge Knight in your ass with that video footage. I'm Suge Knight in your ass with that camera. You know what I'm saying? So you weaseled your way to get in this footage. So now it's and you weasel your way out of New York City, right? You slide down 95, and now it's FNYC, and you're in ATL. Word. We're talking about it, you guys. You got heat. You got heat on you now. And you know what? Miko, you can keep hiding in ATL. You can keep hiding in ATL, Miko. You want to come to the hood? You want to do vlogs for the ghetto? Is that what you want to do? You want to reach out, G's Gasoline? You want to reach out to China Mac, who got tricked into all this? They got tricked into showing this dude Miko love. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can really go out there and shoot the footage without the permission, unless they allow you to. You know, unless you get involved off of good word. That's why China Mac came. That's why he came, because he's always showed love to G's Gasoline. China Mac shows love to G's Gasoline every opportunity that he gets. And I've seen it watching through stories. I've seen it play out through music videos online. And I've seen the love reciprocated from G's Gasoline. These two were tricked into this, in my opinion. These guys were tricked into this shit because of why? Why were they tricked into it, Mikey T? Because of their good nature. These are the same guys who have allowed me to film both of them. Pop that Clico in the back. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Someone effed up. Mikey T is snapping. Mikey T is snapping. Yeah, I'm snapping tonight, man. I'm snapping tonight. China Mac pulled up on that video shoot. And if China Mac and G's Gasoline log in here, I'll ask China Mac while he pulled up on the video shoot. And I'm pretty sure that China Mac pulled up on the video shoot because of G's Gasoline, because of the fact that Young M.A. was there, and China Mac has a relationship with the both of them. China Mac is moving right now. China Mac is moving right now, whether it comes to Mac Eats or whether it comes to his own career. He's trying to get the shit going with his music. That's why he's teaming back up with G's Gasoline. Let's get back into it, though, you guys. So like I said, nobody can really go out there and show footage. China Mac is always showing love to G's Gasoline, but as soon as the shit aired, they requested him to remove it. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like, basically after Miko left, it's like he went to H Block, then he was taken to one hood, and now it's like, okay, we're going to go to more hoods and shoot more footage. They were showing him love. Like he went to the studio, behind the scenes at a video shoot. They're like, I'm allowing you in. They pretty much allowed him in on closed sets. Not anybody is going to get into the video shoot. I think that's completely obvious. You're not going to get into video shoots that easily. That courtesy was extended to this dude. It was extended. You know, it's something as simple as my man put in a good word. I heard you did a joint with him. Now, Young M.A. was actually in this video. You know, she was in the video. So this is a major chance right here for him. You know, you're not getting Young M.A. on camera. I'm sorry. I saw what he got with her. And I saw at one point, Miko tried to ask Young M.A. a question. She tried to ask Young M.A. a question, you guys. And Young M.A. was like, I felt exactly what I'm saying right now. You interrupted her mid-sentence. You were literally filming her. You were literally filming her expressing her reaction. Why would you chime in? You just lost out on another minute and a half worth of Young M.A. content speaking. Some of these dudes are just so gassed up to get their voice into the video. They're so gassed to get fame. They're so gassed to get clout. I'm sorry, guys. Newsflash, it does not happen overnight. Just because you go to a China Mac and a G's Gasoline, a Young M.A., a Maino video shoot, I'm sorry, you're not the most important person at the video shoot. You're probably about the 50th most important person at the video shoot. When it comes to cameras, you're probably about the 12th most important person at the video shoot, because there's 11 other people there shooting with cameras, 11 other people there who don't want you to mess up their video shoot, 11 other people who don't want you to mess up their shot, 11 other people who feel like you're taking away from their content, which you undoubtedly have done here. You undoubtedly took away from this video because you put mustard on the jacket of this video by bringing yourself into it. Couldn't you have left New York alone? Can't you leave New York alone, man? Do we got to have this dude coming in, trying to shoot his videos, trying to make his connection with the culture? Wait, bro, you're already out, man. You are already out. I don't want to talk about what you're involved in. I may do it on a future episode. Oh, yeah, we got all the paperwork. We got all the paperwork on this clown. And I might address it all. I might address it all in full. But right now, step one. We're at step one, you guys. Right now, we're at step one. You know, it shocked me the other day because I saw the behind the scenes footage, you guys. I saw a little snippet of the behind the scenes footage before all of this was thrown in front of our face. Everybody share this video with at least one friend. If you got one friend out there that messes with hip hop, share this video to them. But anyways, so we saw I assume some of you guys saw the video footage that dropped. Everybody got word that China Mac was working with G's Gasoline. They were right around Young M.A. It looked cool. It was like, oh shit, China Mac's working. China Mac is doing his thing. Next thing I know, China Mac and G's Gasoline are on the internet talking about the foul behavior that this dude has had and the fact that he came around them without explaining himself. He came around them pretending to be somebody that he's not. People like this make the bloggers look bad that get invited out to cities. You think China Mac and G's Gasoline want to give every upcoming blogger an opportunity at this point in time after going through something like this? And a lot of artists have changed the way that they work in the industry. A lot of artists have changed the way that they work in the industry, you guys. They do, because of the fact that they work with people that cost less money. That means they work with people on an independent scale. And this shit takes away from it, man. It takes away future opportunities for future people in the game. Thank goodness I made my name before this clout chasing weirdo comes out here emailing G's Gasoline, making himself look like a complete weirdo. Making himself look like a complete weirdo out there. Exactly. Travel shortcuts. It gives bloggers a bad name. It makes independent artists or even artists on major labels, it makes them honestly want to work with independent bloggers even less. What am I going to trust you for? What am I going to trust you for? What am I going to trust you for? You know what I mean? Why am I going to put you in a position to take advantage of me? It's kind of how it is. That's a certain way that I look at it as well, being a blogger myself. And I just say, thank goodness that I was able to literally link with all these artists. You know what I mean? I linked with literally a who's who of the artists before shit got too corporate. You know, I'm talking about AZ. I'm talking about Lil Durk. I'm talking about all these major artists and shit like that from the game, you know, and then you got people like this just trying to think, oh, I can make an interview and I can make a blog and shit, and I can wear a couple chains and I can make myself look really cool. It's like, what? Dude, nobody forgets about your past. You know what I mean? People don't forget about your past. Once you make that little step up, the people are going to start putting out all that information about you. They're going to be like, yo, this guy did this, that, third. Jerome, I appreciate you, man. We're having a paperwork party, you guys. That's what I got all the bottles for. That's what I got all the bottles for, man. We're having a paperwork party. We're having a paperwork party, y'all. What do y'all think I got these bottles for? What you think we doing here? What do you think I'm doing here on this show? I'm reporting the realest news. Y'all. Ain't none of these other bloggers messing with me on this shit either, y'all. They ain't messing with me on this tip. Bel Air Blue, I'm waiting on you, man. I'm waiting on it. We ain't playing no more. I'm the top blogger. We're about to start throwing money in the air. We're about to start making money. On top of money. Multi-million-dollar deals. Let's get back into the video, though, you guys. Let's get back into the video, y'all. I'm popping my shit right now, man. I'm popping my shit. You know, these bottles ain't empty either, man. I ain't playing that with you guys. Livest audience, man. Livest audience on YouTube right here. Let's go. Let me get this shit back up, man. Let me get this shit back up and situated. So I can get back into the video and shit. Salute to everybody that be tapping in and watching me live on a daily basis, man. You know, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys bearing with me during my outbreaks. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all bearing with me during my outbreaks like that, because I'd be going wild sometimes. So basically, it's like he got a chance with Young M.A., you know, and now this dude is acting like hot shit. He's acting like hot shit right now, right? You're hot shit because you got a behind-the-scenes video with Young M.A.? Let me know when you're the artist doing the video with Young M.A. My video interviewing China Mac about working with Young M.A. is bigger than your behind-the-scenes video. You know what I'm saying? What, are you going to make your whole career out of one video? You know, but he's acting like hot shit. You know what I mean? So you're just in New York last week. New York made you lit. Right? You were behind the scenes. Let's check it off here. He's behind the scenes of a dope video with multiple dope rappers, including the likes of Jim Jones, Maino, who would have, let's be real, they would have never worked with you. Jim Jones and Maino would have never worked with you. If they knew what you were involved with, it would have been a whole nother story. And that's not even having anything to do with the fact that they won't work with you. That is nothing to do with the fact that they won't work with you. You would have never got to have a conversation with them if you didn't have the in. Why are you on IG showing people that you got a piece on your waist? You're wilding right now, showing the people what you got under your white t-shirt. You think this is going to put fear in someone like China Mac? Are you out of your mind? You're screaming F NYC all the way from Atlanta, right? You feel safe. You feel safe saying F NYC all the way from Atlanta. That already shows me who fears who. You got your ass up out of here ASAP. As soon as the word got out about you, you got up out of there ASAP. Someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. Where's Doggy Diamonds? Doggy will probably do a video about this. Why does China Mac and G's Gasoline, why do they got to step out of their zone as artists? Why do they got to step out of their zone as artists and cover this like they're bloggers? You know, I guess the paperwork was hard to get, but I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go over it, man. But here's where it gets even better. Well, worse for him. Young M.A. might feel away. She might make a statement about this. She might make a statement. Maino might even make a statement. I want G's Gasoline and China Mac on the channel. You know, I want G's Gasoline and China Mac to come on the channel. I want to talk to those guys. You know what I mean? I don't really like to cover this type of shit, but my bro from NYC and I were talking about it. And, you know, I have a relationship with China Mac and G's Gasoline. And I really feel like they were bamboozled. You know, I really don't like the way that they were bamboozled either. China Mac is a good dude. China Mac would have politely declined. He would have said, yo, bro, I'm not going to do that. Yo, I don't think it's good for you to come around here. Yo, it's not good for us to work together. if you would have addressed him in the proper way, which you should have. You should have addressed him before working with him and let him know a little. We know everything about China Mac. We know everything about China Mac, you guys. We watch it. He's right in front of our faces. We've watched multiple interviews. So when you get the opportunity to meet that man, you need to be honest about the situation. You need to let the man know who you are, because potentially you could make him look crazy. We've seen what's happened to China Mac in the past. China Mac literally took down a whole video just because one of his homies ended up snitching. His old 0 to 100 video that had some of the most views of his career. He took that video down, you guys. He took that video down because of the fact that there was somebody in it that turned state's evidence. He didn't care about the amount of views. He cared about the integrity of it, y'all. He cared about the integrity of it. That's right. Tap in. That's right. Tap in tomorrow. We're going to be doing the paperwork party. We're going to be doing the paperwork party tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you tap in. Don't miss this live video, y'all. Don't miss these live videos. Let's get back to it, though. So like, honestly, man, you know, like I said, I don't like to cover this type of shit, but they're my bros. My guy from NYC was feeling a way about it as well. I kind of feel like they got bamboozled after watching the story. G's Gasoline said more bloggers need to speak out about this. So I am speaking out about this because that's complete bullshit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like asking a girl, you know what I mean? Like, you got a man? What's up, babe? What's up, girl? You got a man? And she's like, nah, I don't got a man. But he's standing right there. You know what I mean? It's like when you lie, but your lie is mad obvious. Like you should have just told me rather than get put in this light. Because look what's happening right now. I mean, a lot of us probably watched that video with Miko, and we're probably kind of like, yo, this dude is sus. Yo, what's up with this dude, man? He looks a little like off the hinge. You know what I mean? It looks like he kind of been through some shit, man. Like he shouldn't be here. You know, just watching the video, and now China Mac and, you know what I mean? China Mac and G's Gasoline were actually speaking on it, and in retrospect, and they said the same thing. You know what I mean? They said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't judge a book by its cover. But then when all that information starts filtering in, it's like, whoa. Whose YouTube channel are we on right now? Who did we invite to the video shoot? Honestly, who did we just introduce to 3 of the biggest rappers in the city? Not to mention China Mac and G's Gasoline steadily climbing that ladder. Let's be 100% real about this, you guys. You don't get anything else when you come to this channel. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. You know, you should have just told me you should have just told them rather than put in this light. You know, that's what happens though, guys, when you're thirsty for views. That's what happens when you're thirsty for views. Maino and Jim Jones are the hottest rappers right now in New York. The hood spoke out, though. This video dropped. The hood spoke out. 30 minutes after, y'all. 30 minutes later, his comments were disabled. No more comments, baby. Comments are gone. Nobody can even voice their opinion. Why? Too many people were. And that's where they got the info. Comments were disabled, but he left the video out even after they hit him politely like, yo, you bamboozled us, you tricked us. take the video down. So Miko was actually telling China Mac to pull up. Miko was telling China Mac to pull up, and that's where we're going next with this, y'all. That is where we are going next with this. China Mac got told to pull up, I guess, to Atlanta or something. Was he telling China Mac to pull up to Atlanta? Now, I understand China Mac is pulling up everywhere this day and age, but come on, man. Come on, man. They're telling you to stay out of New York, and you're telling them to pull up in Atlanta. So Miko is like, that dude is not pulling up. We ready. F y'all. We outside right now. Let's go. What time is it? So at this point, Miko is actually walking up to people who don't even know him, and he's filming them. He's saying, what's up? Why you look so serious? People are actually complaining about him filming them. Miko is yelling at these people, put your hands down. He had 216 people on his live. And then he's like, y'all see what time it is. We are outside. You're outside. You're filming people who don't want to be filmed. Like, in reality, this would be the same situation, right? In reality, this would be the same situation if dude was actually, you know what I mean? If dude was actually in New York trying to get to all these video shoots. In reality, that would be the same situation. So I don't know who he really thinks he is, filming random people. People are like, yo, I don't want to be on camera. People are like, who are you? And that's when I realized this dude really didn't have much of a career at all. That's when I realized this dude really didn't have much of a career at all, you guys. He just got really an opportunity, as a lot of people, a lot of vloggers in New York will get opportunities to actually interview people. They'll get opportunities to actually interview people, and you know what I mean? They'll just mess it up completely, or they'll make a real big opportunity out of it, man. You know what I mean? You can really make a big opportunity out of just reaching out to someone and getting the cosign to film their videos. But China Mac and G's Gasoline actually feel, cheated. They feel cheated. They feel like their image has been messed with. They asked for the video to be taken down. That request was denied. They actually denied that request because shit, he wants that video up. It has over 100,000 views on it. So Miko is walking up to a bunch of men dancing and says, let's go, let's go. And then he proceeds to film them. F y'all New York dudes. F y'all New York dudes. Pull up. Miko Worldwide. Y'all think y'all tough. He really doesn't have it down. He really doesn't know what he wants to say, obviously. I mean, when somebody kind of names themselves Miko Worldwide, it tells you a lot about their character. You know what I mean? It honestly tells you a lot about their character. Miko Worldwide, really, you couldn't come up with something a little bit better than that. So, and to top it all off, Miko was literally just there the day before. This dude is just there the day before on his best behavior. You know what I'm saying? He's literally there at the video shoot on his best behavior. But now it's F their hood. That's just totally weird to me. That's just totally weird to me. The fact that one day he's there, 10 hood. You know what I mean? One day, you know what I mean? He's just there acting like, you know what I mean? The personification of a blogger. Yo, man, let me talk. You know what I'm saying? Miko got what he wanted. Sometimes in this game, when you're reaching and you're grasping for that fame, you're grasping for that attention, you better recognize that people are going to remember your past, and they're going to bring it up to haunt you. They're going to bring up your past to haunt you. And that's exactly what has happened to Miko Worldwide, because they know about you worldwide, my friend, or at least back in that city that you used to live in. But we'll get into the paperwork party tomorrow. Dude was just in New York on his best behavior, but now he's talking about F New York. Missed me with that shit, man. Didn't you see what happened to Trinidad James when he said some shit about New York? And he didn't even say nothing like that. He was just trying to let New York know what was wrong with him. You're just going to come out here and say F New York? Hassan Campbell, get on his ass. You're a New York resident, right? You are a New York resident, right? Get on his ass. Judging from the way the situation is going, though, judging from where the situation is going, though, I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked whatsoever. I'm not going to finish that last statement. I'll save it, man. I'll save it. Travel says Young M.A. looked uncomfortable around him. Yeah, Young M.A. was letting his cameramen do their thing. You know, she wasn't acting bothered by it, because when you get invited to a video shoot, you know that there's going to be some other people there filming. You know what I mean? You know there's more than likely going to be some other people there filming that are there with some people with decent cosigns. So you're not going to question them filming until Miko, you know what I'm saying? So Miko, sorry about that. Does anybody remember what my last sentence was right there? My bad about that. I'm about to roll something up. We got some more shit to go over, actually. I got to go over some more of this shit because China Mac and G's Gasoline were actually speaking on it. China Mac said, long story short, you should have told us. Long story short, you should have told us. If you got that stuff on your jacket and you got an explanation, you should bring it to the table. Bring it to the table. G's Gasoline is like, let dudes decide if we were to make the move or not. Don't just come around dudes. Yeah, bringing that type of static, bringing that type of environment that you're bringing along with you. You know what I mean? Like, that is a concern. That is a jeopardy. When you're coming to someone's video shoot and you've got all that on your jacket, you don't know what's going to play out. You know what I mean? It's like what 10 Toes Down was saying about Hassan Campbell bringing his homie that just got out of the feds to the nightclub. With all that clout, with all that attention that you've got on your name, you don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different when everybody starts recognizing your face. That's why a lot of these guys are, they don't want to show their face on camera. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys would rather speak behind an emoji. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather speak behind an emoji because of the fact once you go out and you start getting recognized like that, shit can get turned up real quick. But I will be the first to tell you guys it can get turned up on all types of levels. I've been within groups of people who are like, yo, Mikey T, it's so crazy that you're out here. Mikey T. You know, it makes them feel excited to see somebody out there and shit like that. You know, I've seen shit like that. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people out there who probably worry about the bad things that can come with getting recognized. Roll up, roll up. I could roll up right now, but you know, I got to focus on this news, man. Mac is like, and then you sneak that on us like we jack that, but we don't jack that. How you coming in all these hoods and you got that on your jacket? Take that video down. Take that video down, and you're not allowed to come back to New York City. You are not allowed to come back to NYC. He was there with Maino. China Mac said he was there with Maino. I know Maino didn't know. I know Maino didn't know. G's Gasoline chimed in. Nah. I know Maino didn't know. I F with Maino. I know he don't know about this type of shit. Mac is like, cause we ain't know. And then you sneaking up on real right dudes and you got this shit on your jacket and you know it. And if you told us up front, we wouldn't jack it. How you in these hoods? How are hoods letting you come in? Nah. That's done. You not going to no more hoods in New York. You can't come back out here. G's Gasoline echoed that. You can't come out here. Whoever else is on that weird shit, we ain't judging. We just don't condone it. G's Gasoline and China Mac shutting it down. Miko, not allowed in New York, banned because of his activity. We don't need that shit around us. We got a positive environment. We got positive people coming out to the video shoots. We're making a positive name for ourselves. We're actually making a name that's actually crossing boundaries. Over 2 million views on the work with China Mac and G's Gasoline. Do you think they really need to be brought down with this negative energy from somebody that they tried to give an opportunity? That shit right there, man, is very questionable. That is very questionable. The fact that he would actually put them in the position where he would jeopardize their career. It shows how much of a clout chase it was. You know what I mean? It shows how much he was clout chasing for them views. He just couldn't wait for an opportunity. He couldn't wait for the opportunity, and he got it because however he did it by, well, I have to say it was probably an email, but if I talk to G's Gasoline and China Mac, I'll find out. I will find out, you guys. That I can guarantee you. I will find out if I can talk to them, because I will talk to them about this issue. If they log in tomorrow for the paperwork party while I'm going over it, we will discuss this issue. That was a major clout chase, man. So Mac is like, how you in these hoods? How are hoods letting you come in? Nah, that's done. You can't come out here, G's Gasoline said. Whoever else is on that weird shit, we ain't judging nobody. We just don't condone it. We ain't judging nobody. We just don't condone it. So Mac is like, if you on that type of time and that's on your jacket, I don't want nothing to do with you. And that's for anybody. I could know you forever. And you got that on your jacket, it's quiet for you. Mac is just being real, man. Pretty much anybody would say what China Mac said right there. You pretty much can't disagree with China Mac. He feels really, really violated by what happened here. His career he was taken advantage of in terms of his career, you guys. Jesus, like, we can never talk again. We can never talk again. Take that shit down. Mac, we ain't jacking that. We ain't promoting it. G's Gasoline. If dudes would have known that shit, I would have done it and had dudes whipped you out. So pretty much G's Gasoline is saying that if he would have known, he would have been like, yo, come. But then it would have been a whole different set of circumstances. But honestly, I don't think that's accurate. You know, G's Gasoline probably said that in the heat of the moment, but I don't think G's Gasoline You know what I mean? I don't think G's Gasoline would put his video shoot in jeopardy. If he's doing a video shoot, I don't think he's going to put that in jeopardy over inviting somebody just to, you know what I mean? Just to call him out and make him look crazy. I think he would have just turned him down. But again, I'll ask G's Gasoline that if he comes on the channel to speak about it in the future. You know, a lot of questions that I'm going to write down for these guys if they actually come on the show. China Mac said, having those type of charges attached to your name is awkward. G's Gasoline is like, you're a whole YouTuber. What you pulling up on, dudes? Take your shit the F off. Or excuse me, China Mac said, take our shit the F off. You got them allegations on your jacket, and I don't want to be affiliated with it. And I don't want to be affiliated with it. You were confused about how they were hanging out, Philly? You know, bloggers all day will be messaging rappers, asking them if they can come and film behind the scenes looks. That's how they were hanging out. Now, this was a blogger they didn't really know. They didn't know anything about him. Comes to find out that he's got some horrible things on his jacket. They've come to terms with it when they saw everybody posting comments. Literally, it must have been one after another, after another. And what do you know? What happens then? Comments disabled. Comments disabled. The comments were not disabled in this case because they were none. The comments were disabled in this case because of the fact that they were so negative, because of the fact that they were so exposing. Look what happened. I'm going to have to ask them when they come on, if they come on, how did China Mac and G's Gasoline start to get that word that the person that was at the video shoot talking to them was not who he claimed to be? In my mind, it had to be the comments, because I've seen before other comments come out back when World Star was the shit. There'd be mad comments on there. And I remember one time this artist, like, he was getting videos and they'd be like, yo, he's a snitch, he's a snitch, he's a snitch, he's a snitch. And then everybody found out he was a snitch based on comments on World Star. China Mac, G's Gasoline must have saw the comments on this video, you guys, and then actually found out the information. Dude films a video for him. This is an hour-long behind-the-scenes video. You know what I mean? An hour-long behind-the-scenes video. And, you know, he got the best opportunity right there. He got the best opportunity. The only thing that is hindering this man is that he lied about it all to get it. He lied about it all. He faked it. You know what I mean? In some cases, you can fake it till you make it. But in this case, you're going to fake it till you break it. Because once they found it out, now you're going to be down and out. They found you out, and now you're fitting to be down and out. And salute to Math Hoffa. Go subscribe to Math Hoffa's YouTube channel if you haven't. My G does some great interviews. He's got a new dope interview up with Adam 22. Pretty dope, man. Math Hoffa really be doing this thing. Oh, it wasn't Jesus Gasoline shoot. Whose shoot was it, Iceberg? Because I do remember, I think it was G's Gasoline who invited China Mac to the shoot. Let me twist up a Dutch, man. Oh, I got to grab my chronic. Yeah, we got that 5-star, baby. Woo! We smoking on that 5-star tonight. Mayor, what'd you say you guys are doing behind the scenes, bro? Can't really read your comment, bro. I didn't really know what you were responding to. But Mayor said that you gave him the word, FYI, Damn, I'm gonna have to check out your page. Go to the channel. Oh shit. Okay, bro. Yo, hit me on the DM, man. I mean, I really didn't want to cover this story, to be honest with you, but hit me on the DM, you know. I just had to cover this story because of the fact that a couple dope artists got lied to. A couple dope artists kind of got used. Their entrance in the game kind of got used, you know what I mean? Where somebody would speak up for you, but they don't really know who they're speaking up for. Oh yeah, my videographer is coming to film all of it. Your videographer's coming. We've already got a video director on the set, man. What are you doing? Oh, I got the dude that's filming some behind the scenes for me. You know, I wanted to catch some shit. Does that third, da 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 da. But I'll get all the breakdown on that. I'll get all the breakdown on that as far as how it went. Right now, honestly, all we can do is just react to what we've seen, react to what we've heard. I had to ask some of my guys, like, yo, bro, do you really even know who this is? Other than the fact that he went there and he shot this video with China Mac, other than the fact that he went there and shot this video with Young and May, other than that he did a little video shit with G's Gasoline, do you really know who this guy is? You know what I mean? Because honestly, I did not. Come on, man. You see a name like Miko Worldwide, let's be 100% real, y'all. We're just going to think it's probably like a false advertisement thing if you see something. You know what I mean? You'd be like, okay, what false ad? What type of shit is that? Correct about what? What do you mean correct? Like what? Correct about what? Nobody said Mayor Sosa wasn't correct. What's cracking with you, big super? Appreciate you for tapping in. Damn. I'm about to roll up some sativa right now, you guys. Damn. All right, so that's runts. Woo! Let's see. Oh, hold on. So Mayor Sousa says, am I saying your name right, bro? My bad if I'm butchering it. Mayor Sousa. We've been sending word to all the people he been on video with. I'm the one who made him stop filming live. You're the one who made him stop filming live at the Young and May video shoot? Is that what you're saying, Mayor? Lucia says, I don't F with Wack. Just trying to think where try to keep the chat clean, you guys. Yeah, just try to be respectful in the chat, y'all. What did Mayor expose, Chango? Maybe I do got to have Mayor in here to explain some things. What did Mayor expose? And I will just start referring to him as Mayor so I don't butcher the last name. Come on. That's why I don't really want to go too in on this conversation, you guys, because I don't want to start mentioning all the types of shit that he did. That's really not where I'm trying to go with this conversation, to be honest with you, man. I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can in regard to that. I'm talking about the aspect of blogging. I'm not talking about the aspect of his charges, although it's quite ridiculous what he had gone through in his past. And then he's bringing all of that energy towards all of these artists who are thriving right now. So I'm not really trying to honestly cover all that disgusting aspect of it. All right. But yeah, shit, let me see. Okay, it was Mayor. It was Mayor who exposed Miko. Okay. Mayor, let me know if you're still in the chat if you want to tap in, bro. Chango says Mayor exposes Miko's charges on the internet. Miko was telling everyone not to believe him. Ooh. Listen to some music from Trinidad, bro. Like who, bro? Like, what do you mean? Okay. Let me get the link right here. Yo, Mayor, I put the link up, bro. But you probably know, just don't have no music playing and shit. Yeah, it was the talk of the beautiful island. What you talking about, Queen? Talking about Trini? Lombard, the street bully. Okay. Twist the sativa up. I've been smoking out runts for weeks. That's a hybrid, but now I'm on this sativa. It's called 5 Star. It's pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, salute to China Mac, real one. Yeah, hopefully I lit that shit from the right end. Damn, that's that shit right there. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That shit hits you right there, man. Once you've been smoking on. All right, so Mayor's gonna join us in a second, I hope. Mayor's gonna join us in a second, I hope. He's probably just getting everything situated. See, Mayor's got a pretty dope YouTube page himself. So I definitely want to ask him about the video shoot, what he can explain. He said he had told dude to stop filming. I want to actually ask him about that. Let me see what's going on here. Mayor?
Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking?
Mayor. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name, or you just want me to call you Mayor? Is that how the people refer?
Yo, it's Sasua. It's like Sasua.
Oh, Sasua?
Yeah, it's in the Dominican Republic.
Well, Mayor, I really appreciate you tapping in, man. I see that you were actually the one who brought it to China Mac and G's Gasoline's attention that Miko had a little bit of mustard on his jacket. And if you would just refrain from saying some of the crazy words, you know what I mean? I just want to keep it as clean.
Yeah, I got you.
But can you tell that, man? Like, first of all, whose video shoot was it?
Nah, I don't really know about the New York stuff. Like, I just know he was there, but what we was doing was, I'm the one who started. Like, when I first met this dude, his YouTube wasn't popping at all. It really got popping when I got on there. Just, my personality or whatever. And then, down the line, stuff started coming out about him. And I'm like, yo. So then I'm like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? You can't be around me. So, and this was in Dominican Republic, mind you.
Crazy.
And so once he got extradited from Colombia, went to jail, whatever, and got out, then that's when he started doing the hood vlogs. So before he was going live, but every time he would go live, you know how people are. They want to drop their Instagrams and all that, try to get some followers. So as they were dropping those, we're calling them when they drop it. We're calling them immediately. So that's why he stopped going live, because of the Florida incident, which he deleted out his video. But I got the video. I got the whole part he deleted, because I was on the phone with those guys and told them, like, yo, get them up out the hood. So, and then after that, he stopped going live, period. It wasn't no more lives, no, none of that.
So what do you make of him now, basically going and filming with China Mac, G's Gasoline, and pretty much taking on beef with them right after leaving New York, saying F New York now and all that? Mayor? Big Super, what up, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. Damn, we just lost Mayor. He'll be back. He'll probably be back. Yeah, Tanika, I don't really like to cover the crazy shit like that, but I had to step up because no other bloggers right now are talking about it. The fact that China Mac and, G's Gasoline, their reputation has kind of been put on the line.
My bad, man. My phone going crazy. I feel the same way, because it's like, he trying to chase fame and then, pretty much pull these people into his stuff. So, those people are going to be questioned. So I feel the same way. I don't, but that's just him, chasing fame, man.
Yeah, it's like he didn't understand his past would catch up with him as his fame grew. I mean, I didn't see what the comments were on the video. The comments were disabled. Were you noticing anything like that, Mayor, as far as what the comments were looking like?
Nah, I don't read no comments on his videos, but I kind of figured once they found out, because like I got a live later where I'm about to show the dude who from New York who got the paperwork and knew before he even took Miko to meet any of these people.
All right, so Mayor, I'm putting your YouTube up as well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show that later at 8. Because I have the photo where the dude actually we sent him the paperwork, and he talked to one of the guys in New York, You feel me? They wouldn't drop their location and nothing like that because I ain't gonna say too much, but and that's how it happened. You feel me? Because like I said, every time he's somewhere, everybody know they can reach out to me, and then I'm reaching out to everybody. So and that's how it was, bro. It's crazy.
So Mayor, how did not Maino, but how did G's Gasoline and China Mac get word about all the charges against Miko? I would have assumed it was through the comments on their YouTube video.
Nah, my people sent it to him.
Okay.
Like I just sent actually the paperwork to G's probably about 30 minutes ago.
Oh shit! Tell me about that, man. How did you get in contact with G's? Tell me how that whole thing went?
I just Instagram. I got a YouTube. My joint been buzzing. Before this, because like I said, I exposed him a while ago. But the thing of it is a lot of the guys and a lot of these dudes that's in these videos aren't thinking about traveling. They ain't looking no travel stuff up. He's Miko well known in the travel community for his charges. You see what I'm saying? But when you go into these areas like that, these dudes only want clout. You know what I'm saying? I want to be seen, this, that, and the other third. They're not looking nobody up for some odd reason.
Alex A says Mayor exposed him since like 2020.
Yeah. When it first happened. And so the whole thing was he pretty much tried to push his life onto me until he really got caught. And then even after that, it was pretty much to discredit me, to seem like I'm not telling the truth. I made everything up, that type stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit about myself. I'm a military veteran. I've been to war. I don't got no criminal background, no none of that. So the thing that they're running with is like, oh, he can't come back to the U.S., blase, blase. But in reality, Miko was on the run, not me.
Wow, that's crazy to hear a little bit about your history. Where are you at currently, man? You're not still in DR, are you?
Yeah, I'm in Dominican Republic right now.
That's dope, man, to hear that you're getting to it and you're making a successful YouTube channel right now. That's pretty dope, man, to hear the strides you're making in the game, Mayor. And you said tonight, 8 p.m., you will be exposing what?
The New York rapper guy who we sent the paperwork to. He read it. He actually called. And see, this is the weird part. What Miko does is say I reach out. Say Miko with you. I reach out to you, right? Yep. Miko will get the person's phone, go in, block the person who's messaging. You feel me? And that guy's gonna come up on the channel as well to confirm, like, yo, we talked to this dude, and he still for the clout. He took him around to the celebrity. Huh?
He blocked the person that messaged him. So in the future, that person more than likely couldn't give up information about them to that person.
Facts. But we sent that guy the paperwork off the rip.
Yep.
Off the rip. The first thing is, yo, hey, here go the paperwork. He this and that. Watch out. That's what I'm gonna show it tonight. And it's crazy because the guy knew, and I'm like, dang, why would you introduce him to these people when now people questioning him like, yo, you around you around this type of person? What's going on? And you know what I'm saying? So it's wild, man. It's wild.
Mayor, let me ask you, what do you make about the assumptions or the comments that people are leaving that said China Mac may have known about this, G's Gasoline might have known about this? You said you actually sent the paperwork to G's Gasoline. So did you know?
Yeah, but I sent it to them today. They didn't know, bro, because it was really like some pop-up type stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing how he does is he connects with somebody before he goes, and then those people are connected to other rappers, whoever in the city, New York. You know what I'm saying? If somebody known in New York, they ain't gonna think like, oh, you're gonna bring somebody around us like that. You feel me?
Yep.
But this time this time the guy brought him around. I still don't understand why the guy did it. I just don't understand. But for fame, and then they doing it for followers, and then they're not even getting followers out of it. Because once Miko leaves, he's not going back at all. He ain't going back because he has no. He is done. He already got the video up. He making money. It ain't no reason to go back because he knows that they're gonna find out about him after the fact.
Right. Now you said he came from DR, so he made his way up to New York. He's in Atlanta now. What is he? Just between the two states? Do you assume?
Nah. That was just a place where he just tried to go everywhere just to get a video. Because I'm telling you, he knows that the people are gonna find out.
Right.
And literally every video he has shot. After that video, we contact the people, send them the paperwork. And they all like, yo, he can't come back. Like, it's multiple places. Cali, he can't go to Cali, period, at all. Mechanicsville, Georgia, he can't go there. Florida, can't go there. In the hoods where he was shooting those videos, he can't go there. They all know. Everybody knows. New York, now he can't go to New York. Texas, he can't go to Texas. So, and it's dope, like, that everybody... although it's kind of like jumping on a wave, but that's all out the window because of who he is. So now it's nothing but awareness right now. You see what I'm saying?
How do you think Miko made his connection with Maino and Jim Jones?
Through the rapper guy. I'm gonna show him tonight. You'll know who he is.
Hell yeah, man. I look forward to seeing that, man. I really appreciate you tapping
Look,
in.
I only got my picture on the thumbnail. I'm gonna switch it beforehand to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it up yet, but right before I go live, I'll put the actual thumbnail up of the person who actually got the paperwork. I'm gonna show the messages where he got the paperwork, responded. Yeah, and it's crazy.
Damn, you're really on top of this shit, man. You really are. I really appreciate you for breaking it down to me because I was wondering how Mac and G's Gasoline found out so quick after this all happened. Because I remember logging on to Instagram the other day and just seeing, oh, China Mac and G's Gasoline are around Young M.A., not really noticing the Miko Worldwide guy whatsoever. But then the very next day, China Mac and G's Gasoline are all over the internet basically saying, all this shit about him. Let me get to it. China Mac was pretty much saying, let me see if I can get to my notes here real quick.
Oh yeah, like he can't come back. He's seen it. Blase. Yeah. I heard it. China Mac popped up in my chat. Salute to him for actually speaking on it because it was a lot of people that I spoke with big platforms as well, and they kind of teetered around it, and Miko, they were scared that Miko was gonna sue them or something, and I'm like, how he gonna do that when I've been talking about this guy? I ain't got sued, I ain't got struck, my channel ain't got struck or nothing, and I go in, I don't censor anything what I say about that guy ever.
Yeah, China Max pretty much said, long story short, you should have told us. If you got that stuff on your jacket and you got an explanation, you should bring it to the table.
Facts.
But, obviously he's not going to go up to them and be like, yo, this is what I've been involved with in my life. But when he didn't do that, he pretty much put their whole video shoot in jeopardy, whether it comes to the fact that they're shooting in a neighborhood environment or the fact that someone could possibly run up and, end their video shoot, Mayor.
Yeah, facts. No, you're not lying. But the thing is, he don't care. It's all for self. You know what I'm saying? Because and this is just a fact about him. Is his ego driven. You know what I'm saying? When I first met him, he wanted, his only thing is to be a big YouTuber. That's it.
Yep, his thing is
so and by any means necessary, he's gonna get it. He's gonna do it. He don't care about nobody else. Because like even I tell people when I talk to him, like, man, it's kids and stuff. Like, why he in the hood? Get him out the hood. You know, and I'm calling from over here. I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, get that man out the hood, man. This is his jacket. Send him the paperwork immediately. Do you have the paperwork?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually just got the paperwork. I actually just got the PDFs and shit like that.
Okay. So did you read it?
No, I just got it. I'm gonna be doing a paperwork party tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah. Wait, read it before you do it though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Some of that shit is gonna be alarming, I imagine. But you know,
It's definitely alarming. Wait, did
Gasoline.
G send it to you?
No. My boy from New York actually sent it to me.
Okay. Yeah, man. Like we got a network of people, man. So, well, you know, and they all my homies and stuff, you know, and some of them just reached out trying to do good because it's awareness at this point. It ain't about no money, none of that. To me, it ain't about no money or nothing. It's just like, yo, this dude ain't supposed to be in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a petition up to get his channel taken down. I think it's over like 10,000 signatures already, but it's been up for a while. But I just ain't do it because, you know, I want him because before it was just he was just slandering me. So, you know, you got to pay for that, of course.
Has he worked with anybody else notable? I mean, now that he's done some work or has, like you said, like I imagine that's how it is. You know, a lot of these videographers, even if they don't have all that on their jacket, they'll usually work with an artist and then end up dissing the artist. They'll work with another artist that end up dissing them because they really know there's not much of a relationship that you're going to get there. So obviously, I can see it with Miko. He works with somebody and then he gets as far as he can away from them, knowing that he's not going to film with them ever again.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you look at it, if you look at all the artists that was on his page, what happened is he do the video, use them to take them around the hood because they think they're gonna get their following up, and then in return, they really don't get no following at all. They don't get nothing out of it, and then he's on to the next hood to do his video, leech on that community, and then he leaves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying earlier in my video. Like, it's wild because like I said, I talked to his probation officer. I talked to the DA today because I want to know how are the guys that's in these videos, some of these guys getting arrested, but this guy is on felony probation right now, and he's not even getting arrested.
Yo, Mayor, DB Chef TV said Mayor's not capping. Son was at the Dolph Memorial, and I was like, people must don't know about Son. Did he do a video from the Dolph Memorial, or is that just word?
Yeah. No, he did.
Jesus. Wow. That's kind of crazy. That's
He did, you know, and it's crazy. Like, I don't wish nothing, no harm to nobody, but it's crazy to see the state of how people are getting harmed and stuff like that. But then you got people, you know what I'm saying, of such, you know, background, and it's like it's cool, and that ain't cool.
Yeah, it's like, yo, it's like stay in your lane, man. You are out when it comes to getting in the industry. Because I say that, Mayor, because these guys don't want to stand beside him once they find out who he really is. And if somebody doesn't really know who you are, you shouldn't be standing beside them in reality.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is, bro, every video he did, I've talked to a person from every city that he's been to. From over here, from Dominican Republic, I call immediately, and they're dumbfounded because then he's going, no coming back. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. It's the life over there in DR, man. I've never been. Well, ask one DR question and Mayor's like, peace out, man. You ask one question about the DR just because you want to get a little bit of an idea about the lifestyle. But everybody, Mayor said he's going live at 8 o'clock to expose. Mayor is going live at 8 o'clock to expose some more information. Mayor, Let everybody know, what's your YouTube name? Is it just Mayor Souza?
Yeah, it's Mayor Sasua, man. Look, man, I got a live for 30 days. Man, I got a live for 30 days, man. I can do 2 lives every day for 30 days. You feel me?
You've been going,
Hell, I can bring
you've
my
been
old
going
stuff up.
live. You've been going live for 30 days straight, Mayor.
Nah, I said I can though.
Well, do it. Do it, Mayor. Mayor's
Yeah.
letting everybody know he's fitting to go live 30 days straight. Man, tap in with his page. Mayor will keep you in tune.
Yeah, man, and it's just stuff that, it's wild, man. All the stuff, dog, it's so wild. And for me, I was there from the beginning of it. So, it's just like it's a circle of life to me. It started with me, now it's gonna end with me. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, we've been working behind the scenes and making sure people do know for sure.
I hear you, bro. Let me see. Do I have your
But yeah, man, tap in tonight, man. Yeah, let me get ready. But yeah, definitely tap in, man. You once you see the picture, you probably know the guy. You're gonna be dumbfounded. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, we might have to talk about it tomorrow then, Mayor. But I'm gonna be tapped in at 8 o'clock, and I'll holler at you soon, G's.
All right, bro. Much love to you, bro.
All right, Mayor. Yo, Mayor, 1 sec. I'll get a drop from Mayor another time. Gonna have him do a little drop. What's up? Highlight Wizard. What's popping with you, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. Big Super said Miko came to the wrong city. Miko came to the wrong city looking for shine. Hey man, when you come to New York City, you know what I mean, and you end up working with some of the more notable artists, they're gonna do their background. They're going to do their background report. You know what I mean? When a dude pulls up on them, when a dude does a feature with somebody. I've seen this shit in the past. I've literally seen dudes do features in the past, and then a week later, ring, ring, yo, your boy is a snitch. What's going on with your boy? Your video director's a snitch. Your friend that's an artist is a snitch. Your man that's a manager's a snitch. Your shooter's a snitch. Whatever type of predicament you put it in, we've seen it all happen. We've seen it all happen. Hell yeah, man. Mayor's got a lot of good vibes, man. Definitely. I subscribe to Mayor as well, you guys. And I actually just put it up. Major respect to Mayor, man. That's what I said, man. When we can have people come in here and add to the conversation in a positive manner, people come in here, they hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Mayor, you are definitely welcome back on the channel, man. Great perspective. I look forward to seeing some shit that you do on your channel outside of exposing this dude as well. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just going to be Miko. It is hello and goodbye for you on this channel. You know what I mean? It is hello and it is certainly goodbye for you on this channel, because in all honesty, I feel like Miki, whatever the hell China Mac and G's was calling him earlier, I feel like he took advantage of two of our homegrown talent. I am from Connecticut, you know what I mean? But New York is the city that's right. New York is the state that's right there. I'm feeling a type of way that dude is infiltrating all these different areas. Like Mayor said, California. Now he's doing his New York thing. What's he think he's going to get in Atlanta? You know what I mean? What does he think he's going to get in Atlanta, you guys? Who's he going to go link up with in Atlanta? It looks like he was at one of the Mardi Gras parties down there. That's about it. Filming people. Yo, man, why are you putting your hands up? Miss me with that shit. Miss me with your whole video camera. Why are you filming me? Yo, Mikey, let me get one of those bottles. Which one you want, bro? Which one you want, Super? Which one you want, bro? Let me know. Let me know which one you want. Let me know which vibe. Let me know what's the vibes. We got the Moet. You know that's that pink Moet though, baby. You know that's that expensive shit. You know what I mean? That ain't that gold. You know what I'm saying? Or we got the blue. If you want that blue, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got that blue. Shit tastes really good too. I ain't even gonna front. Gucci Man and Rick Ross got one right there. Or we got the best one, in my opinion. That Veuve Clicquot. That Veuve Clicquot. That Veuve Clicquot, y'all. That Veuve. I think that one's the best one out of the bunch, just to be honest with you. Okay, Big Super, you want the blue? You want the Big Super wants the blue? Yeah, hell yeah. The Bel Air Blue is one of the greatest innovations that the Bel Air brand has actually had. You know what I mean? The Bel Air Blue is actually one of the best inventions that they actually had, just to be 100 with you guys. I really like that over all the others, but that's not putting down the original. That's not putting down the gold or the white bottles. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if we get that Bel Air endorsement, we'll be popping that shit every episode, man. We'll be popping that shit every episode. But I really appreciate everybody for tapping in today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now. You heard? If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any live videos, y'all. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any live videos. At the end of my podcast, hell yeah, Big Super. You know we working on that Bel Air deal. You know we working on that Bel Air deal right now. But at the end of the podcast, my live podcast, you're watching the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast. I always do open questions. If anybody has any open questions right now, you could send them in. All questions can be sent in right now. Anybody wants to ask any, you could send it in. I really appreciate, like I told y'all, we're going to have some great guests all week. You know what I mean? We're going to have great guests all week. SV Twiz joined me last night. Tonight, we actually got the mayor to tap in. The mayor to tap in. Yeah, the mayor tapping in all the way from DR. You know what I'm saying? So next time, y'all know when I say the mayor's tapping in. Carlos the boss said Wack is a clown. Wack is a clown. Never had respect for him to begin with. Jeez. Hulk, you're going to have to ask that as a super chat question, bro. We had two major topics. Yeah, I had talked to Sci the Prince a few years ago. Yeah, I spoke with Sci the Prince a few years ago, you guys. We were in tune. Mikey, why don't you come to Jamaica and show my country some love? Oh shit. So Super, you're actually from Jamaica, bro? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I would love to go to Jamaica. Like I was saying to Mayor, I'd love to go to DR as well. I've been to Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico for a week. I used to live in Miami. You know, I'd like to go, but my freaking passport expired. My passport expired, and I've been lazy about it. I haven't really moved on any out of the country trips in a little minute. Steve Franco says, why has Maino or Jim Jones not spoken up? You know, that's what I said a little bit earlier. We could see the likes of Young M.A. We could see Jim Jones speak up about this whole incident. That quite possibly could be the case. You know, that could be the case. They could feel offended to the point where they respond as well. You know, I wouldn't doubt that. I honestly wouldn't doubt that they respond or make a statement about it. Carlos the Boss, why did China Mac ban Miko? What happened? Well, Miko popped up at the video shoot. There was a video shoot going on. I believe G's Gasoline had invited China Mac to the video shoot. It was a video shoot with Young M.A. Not sure whose video shoot it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not sure whose video shoot it was, to be honest with you guys. But dude pulled up shooting the behind the scenes. He was there filming G's Gasoline, China Mac. He had the little bit of shit of Young M.A. on there. You know what I mean? And then it got reported. It got blown up in Mickey's face because the mayor actually hit the guys up and let them know all this suspect activity about Miko. Y'all. He let them know all the suspect activity about Miko, and China Mac and G's Gasoline want that video removed where they're in it. Of course, Miko won't take the video down. It's literally the most successful video that Miko has done. You know what I mean? It's probably the most successful video he's done. You know what I mean? There's no way that he's taken the video down. And China Mac and G's Gasoline were basically saying in their video, they were like, yo, you know what? Doesn't even matter about taking the video down. It really doesn't even matter about taking the video down. What's worse about it, they said, is the fact that he took the comments off. He got rid of the comments. So that kind of offended him even more. The fact that he took the comments down so people couldn't even speak their mind about it. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to let you know I'm going to be back tomorrow night, live, 10:30 p.m. will be my next live video, y'all. Next live video, 10:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Any final questions? This is the time to ask them. Y'all can ask me whatever you want. This is your opportunity to ask right now. This is your opportunity. If anybody has any open questions for the video. Yes, tomorrow, 10:30, bro. I will be back live. Should be the paperwork party tomorrow. Should be the paperwork party. You never know who's going to join me tomorrow, though. You never know who's going to join me. Like I told you, this week is going to be full of guests. This week is going to be full of guests, you guys. We're going to be doing a whole lot on the channel. Make sure you tap in because there's going to be a whole bunch of interviews as well. And I will see you all on the next live video, y'all. Peace out, man. And listen, everybody in here, shoot me that follow on Instagram. Shoot me that follow on Instagram, everybody. Follow me on the gram so you guys can keep tapped in on everything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram so y'all can keep tapped in on everything I'm doing so you know when I'm going live. You know what I'm saying? So you know when I'm going live. That's where you'll get the update. Yeah. So everybody, shoot me that follow on the gram, man. And stay in tune, man. Stay in tune with what I got going on, man. I'll see y'all in the next episode.